Hello everyone, welcome back here to Mandy Greenmont Field here in Chattanooga, Tennessee as we get ready for Game 2 here on Day 4 between the Smoky Mountain Rain and the Nooga Choos. Hello everyone, my name is Mason Stroud. I'll be your broadcaster once more as we go ahead and take a look at these two teams here really quickly. As leading us off for this Choo squad will be J.C. Holt stepping in today as center fielder for this squad. She will get the nod here to start off. Again, she'll be the center fielder. Cassidy Ross will be the shortstop, hitting second after her. Christian Fowler will be at second, hitting third. Ariana Clark at first will hit fourth. Paget will join up. She'll play left field today, hitting in the 5 spot. The first pitch to Holt will be hit to the left-hand side, picked up by the third baseman and thrown across. It'll be an easy 5-3 ground out on the first pitch to the ball game and one away, just like that. As the Choos up to hit first, so an easy quick ground out here as Holt will go out to first on the first pitch she sees, but Paget will hit fifth. Hancock will play and catcher today. She will hit sixth. Demers at third will hit seventh. Emily Jones will be the pitcher today. She will hit eighth, and Leach will be in right field batting ninth. The next pitch on the outer side called for a strike. 0-1 as Balcom gets the start here today for the Rain. She will be on the mound. She will also hit fifth as Kai Ricks will lead off. She will be in center field. Cunningham will hit second. She is at shortstop today. Jamerson in left will hit third. Jasmine Mack behind the plate. She'll receive this next pitch. Big swing and a miss, 0-2 the count. As Mack will hit fourth. Balcom again hits fifth. She's on the mound right now. Watson at first will hit sixth. McCallum in right will hit seventh. Frazier at third, who made the last ground out, will hit eighth. Will play third base. And Strickland at second will hit ninth. As the next pitch will sit high. 1-2 now the count. Ross now coming in here after getting the win just a moment ago in that Smokies versus Bandits game. It's the 1-2 count. On the outside called for a ball. 2-2 now is one out as Holt, who's stepping in for this Choo squad in center field, grounds out on the first pitch that she sees. Ross now comes to the plate. Next pitch. Speed outside, a ball 3, full count now. Good work from Ross, able to draw it full here in this top of first frame. No score early in this one. Ross, the rising Richard Sr., headed to Middle Georgia next year. Originally product of the University of West Georgia from Leesburg, Florida. Next pitch, swung on, hit back up the middle. It'll be picked up by Balcom. Throws to first in time, held on to the first baseman. It'll be 2 away here in this top of the first inning. Now it'll bring up Fowler, tonight's second baseman, with 2 outs and nobody on. As Christian Fowler, also the rising senior from Trenton, Georgia, to the University of West Georgia last year as well. Played in 31 games and given 12 starts. The next pitch to her, outside ball 1, as the fastball from Balcom working here early and quickly. Got that first pitch out and then a 6-pitch at bat to Ross. Next pitch to Fowler. Outside, once again, ball 2. Christian Fowler, 6 hits already on this young season. 600 batting average for her. Hits it to the right-hand side. Picked up by the first baseman. It will make its way there. A quick 1-2-3 inning, and we'll head to the bottom of this first inning. No runners on, no scores, no hits, no errors made. A 1-2-3 quick inning, all 3 ground outs, and we'll head to the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Choos and the Rain as we'll head to the bottom of the first. The Rain will come up to hit here from Mandy Greenmont Field in Chattanooga, Tennessee. You're watching the Scenic City Collegiate League. We'll be right back after this quick break. Bottom of the first inning, no score here early between the Choos and the Rain, as it'll be Kai Ricks who will lead us off here for the Smoky Mountain Rain. Emily Jones will make her way out to the mound once more for this Choo squad. Ricks, the product from South Carolina, will come up once more. 500 on the year. First pitch to her outside, called for a ball, 1-0. For Ricks, the speedy center fielder. Strong glove out there. She has shown it multiple times over. Next pitch, she'll have this one laced back up the middle. It'll be a base knock for Ricks as she's able to place that one down in center promptly. And a leadoff single for Ricks. Who's been one of the higher energy players, it feels like, here for the Rain. And she'll start off the inning with a base knock. So now it'll bring up Cunningham tonight, starting shortstop. With a runner on first and nobody out. Ricks ever so dangerous on the base paths as well. Want to keep an eye on her. First pitch to Cunningham. Fouls it off the end of the bat, 0-1. Jones once again getting a start here on the mound. Cunningham at the plate, batting .429, entering into the contest. 4 RBIs for her. Next pitch down and away. Next ball as Ricks dives into second base. She'll steal yet another bag. 1-1 now the count. As Ricks able to take it in head first. Throw was a little offline, but was going to make it in either way. So 1-1 now the count to Cunningham. As Ricks with yet another speedy stolen base. Puts herself at second with nobody out. The 1-1. Hit over to the shortstop side. Ricks will advance to third. Throw in time at first, so 1 away. As Ricks able to advance to third base. So call it a sac hit if you like. Cunningham will ground out to the shortstop. And it'll bring up Jamerson with 1 away and a runner on third, and a good opportunity here to possibly take an early lead. Next pitch from Jones. Down in the dirt, almost gets away from the catcher. Keeps it in front of her though. Good work, will hang on to it, 1-0. Catcher Hancock here. Knocked that one down in front. It's Jamerson. Over 1,000 OPS already this year, a 500 average entering into the contest. Slashes this one to the left-hand side. It'll get down an RBI single. She's able to get it off the end of the bat and make its way past the shortstop, Ross. Just like that, it'll be a 1-0 scoreline in favor of the Rain early in this one. RBI single by Jamerson. Now 1 out, a 1-0 scoreline. Jasmine Mack, the ever dangerous catcher, coming to the plate. First pitch outside, called for a ball, 1-0, is Mack, who has slashed the baseball well, to put it lightly. One of the league leaders in batting average already, a .667 average for her. 2 RBIs and 4 hits. Over 1,400 OPS. Next pitch to her outside, a ball thrown out of first, not going to make it in time, 2-0. It's Mack from George Mason University, looking into the transfer portal. Still 3 years of eligibility for the Division I product. Next pitch out and away, called for a ball, 3-0. Shown good speed on the base paths and strong power. No extra base hits for her just yet, but next pitch down the dirt, ball 4. It'll be a 4-pitch walk and will allow for runners on first and second with still only 1 away. Jones now in a bit of a pickle, down 1-0 already, and now Balcom, the starting pitcher, will come up to the plate. Second and first, 1 away. First pitch to Balcom. Down in the zone, called for a strike, 0-1. So Balcom now into this contest, also batting .500. The next pitch to her, out and away, called for a ball, 1-1, as the runners extending their leads here at first and second. Balcom, the rising junior out of Macomb, Michigan. Next pitch, big swing and a miss, and the off speed, 1-2. Let's see if she can get herself. This inning is Emily Jones after giving up the leadoff single to Ricks. Gets her all the way to third and scores on the Cunningham's or the Jamerson swing as the throw down to second, not in time. 2-2 as that one was low in the dirt. Hancock keeping the runners close. Knows that both Jamerson and Mack both have great speed here on these base paths as Balcom looking for the next pitch. The 2-2 delivery. Swung on, hit back up the middle. It bounces off of Jones to the second base side. It'll be a base knock. The runners will try and score. Here comes running the plate is Jamerson. The throw is in time, but will not be able to apply the tag. Balcom will advance to second. So an RBI single, and Jones gets one right off the throwing arm. It'll take a moment here for her to catch her breath and make sure she's okay. That one got her right on that left arm. Balcom with a single, advances to second on the throw. Jamerson will score. She'll take a moment here to make sure she's all good. 2-0 now your score with runners on second and third and one away. Kingsley Watson will be the next one to hit here in a moment as Jones just trying to make sure she's all good. Jones also in the portal as it currently stands. 2 years of eligibility for her. We may see her out of this game already, and that will indeed be the case. Just trying to make sure that she's okay. They're not going to risk anything, and they will pull her after only picking up 1 out and giving up 2 runs. And now Clark will head out. The outfield, I believe, will have a new pitcher on the mound. It will be Ross, who just pitched a moment ago in the last game. She will now step in from shortstop. They try and figure out where the heck everybody's going to go here. So Ross will be the one who now steps up to the mound as Jones will head off. I believe we'll see Leach move to second base. That does look to be the case. So Leach to second, Paget to first base. Jones will head out to the outfield alongside Clark. Jones, I believe, will play in left. Clark will play in right. Paget will head to first base. And Leach will play second. It will be Fowler who moves from second to short.
6 to pitch, okay? Okay.
They try and get everybody all sorted
Okay,
here, so
gotcha.
Jones will head out towards left.
Okay. Got it. 10 is first.
So Ross to the mound from shortstop, Fowler from second
it.
to short, Clark from right or from first to right, Paget from left to first. Jones from the mound will head out to left, and Leach will head to second base. As well as should be all correct, and that will indeed be all correct, and that will go ahead and wrap up our substitutions. But the first pitch from Ross will be inside, it'll be too low, 1-0 now the count. As Watson steps up for the first time here today, tonight's first baseman. She came into the top of the fourth yesterday. Her first pitch to the shortstop side. What a catch! Up throw to third. We'll double them up. And that will end the inning as a beautiful play at shortstop as Fowler able to jump up and make the grab. And the scoreline stays at 2-0. 2 pitches in. They'll get 2 outs. And we'll head to the top of the top of the second inning. 2-0 your score. The rain fine too, but a beautiful double play by Fowler will end the inning. We'll head to the top of the second. 2-0 now your score. The Rain lead over the Choos. We'll be right back after this quick break here at Mandy Greenmund Field in Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching the Scenic City Collegiate League. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the second inning, 2-0 your score. The Rain lead here after one. 2-run score with a double play. A beautiful one by Fowler at short. Able to cut down any other chances for the Smoky Mountain Rain, but now it'll be out to the field they come, and it'll be Ariana Clark who moved from first to right in that top or bottom of the first inning. Now comes up as the 4-hole hitter. As Clark in yesterday's game. Trying to figure out where she was on my scorecard for a moment there. As the first pitch she'll see on the outside, called for a strike. Great early heaters here from Balcom. She has looked strong already. Clark in yesterday's game had a single to her name, went 1 for 3. Next pitch outside 1-1. Was the catcher in yesterday's game, grounded out to short and to first base, did have a single to her name. Now the 1-1 to the Gannon commit. Hits it softly to the pitcher. Palcom trying to pick it up, bobbles it, able to make the throw to first in time though, so one away. She kind of booted it to herself towards that first base bag, able to make the play nonetheless. Now it'll bring up Paget, who moved from left field to first base just a moment ago and hitting in the 5 spot with one away. First pitch to her. Lower half called the ball 1-0. 1-0 now the count to the JUCO product. Still 2 years of eligibility for her, the rising junior. Across from the Oakland U product on the mound, the Division I. Next pitch, big swing and a miss. A big hack at that one. 1-1 now the count. Malcolm working the heater here early. From Dakota High School in Michigan, Malcolm to the next pitch outside. 2-1 now the count. With one out. 2-0 lead in her favor. Played volleyball back in high school as well. 2-1. Hammer to the right-hand side. Paget will lift it foul. 2-2. As the Missouri native now faces off against the Michigan pitcher. Oakland University last year played in 45 games, got 44 starts. So that's a 284, 313, 371 stat line. Next pitch outside, full count. As a hitter, but as a pitcher as well. 25 games with 17 starts, 112 innings pitched, over 154 innings to her name over 2 seasons at Oakland. Next pitch, the outside, ball 4, not able to draw a strikeout or the swing, so Paget able to get on with a walk. First base runner now for this Choo-Choo squad. One away and a runner on first now. It'll bring up Taylor Hancock, tonight's catcher. First pitch tonight, starting catcher for the Choo-Choos. Outer half called for a strike. It will be indeed 0-1. Now at first, we get a couple of chances in that last game. Went 0 for 3 with a walk to her name. Grounded out, lined out, and struck out. Next pitch, big swing and a miss. 0-2. Now has reached twice today on walks. Once in game 1 now here for the first time in her first at-bat here in game 2. The 0-2 to Hancock. Outside and away, ball 1, 1-2 now. As Hancock in yesterday's game had a single to her name, a ground out, and a strikeout. See if she can get some better results, and she'll start off hot here. That one goes out to right center field. That's going to get down and roll to the fence. Double looking her name. Trying to hold Paget at third. They will. Runners on second and third with one away. It'll be a double for Hancock as she puts one out to right center. So runners on second and third. A strong double out to the right center field side. Is not able to get to it in time. Was the right fielder. Hancock with a double. Runners in scoring position for Demers. with only one away. Third baseman steps up to the plate. Jones in the lead or in the on-deck circle will hit next, given the chance. First pitch to Demers outside, ball one, 1-0. Riley Demers, the rising junior from Greensboro, North Carolina. Stepping in once more, the third baseman. Check swing will go around, though, will count as 1-1. Demers, who has shown some power at the plate already here, is yet to record a home run. I believe only has one double to her name just yet. We'll have that confirmed in just a moment. Next pitch up in the zone, called for a ball, 2-1. 2-1 delivery here from Balcom. Leans back and fires. The big swing and a miss. 2-2 is Demers possibly looking for the off speed and swings through a fastball. Runners on second and third after the double from Hancock. Padgett at third base now for the walk. Next pitch outside. Full count now to the third baseman. Looking to see if she can possibly put up some runs here for this Choo squad. Full count, one away. Runners on second and third. Next pitch, hit to the second base side. Knocked down by the second baseman. Throw to first is in time. A run will score. So call it a sacrifice ground out, and it allows for a run to score as Demers will ground out to that second base side. It will be an out recorded. Hancock to third. Padgett will score. Emily Jones will come up to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on third. Trying to see if she can help herself out. She came out of that ball game just a moment ago due to getting hit on that throwing arm. First pitch she'll see up in the zone, ball one. Trying to see what she can do. She's only collected 1 hit in 11 plate appearances. Has a couple of quality at-bats, but trying to see if she can get something going here to help her squad. Down by 1. Next pitch on the outside, called a strike, 1-1. As Hancock now sits at third. Leach in the 9th spot will hit next if given the opportunity. 1-1 to Jones. Half called a ball once more, 2-1. 1-2 years scores. Demers able to score Padgett from third on the ground out to second base. Balcom waits and delivers. Half called a ball once more, 3-1. Now the count to Jones. The runner on third and 2 away. Trying to extend this inning and allow Leach to come up to hit. 3-1 from the Oakland product in the circle. Fouls it off is Jones on the right-hand side, full count. Jones just trying to stay alive. Balcom trying to make it through the rest of this inning without any more damage attached to her. Full count, 2 outs. The next pitch, hit back up the middle, picked up by Balcom. She'll have it at the mound, throws to first in time, and they'll get through the inning without any more damage attached to them. 2-1 now, your score is Balcom with a 1-3. That will end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning. Still 2-1 now, your score. The Choo-Choo's able to put up a run on the board, but the Rain now getting a chance to cause some offense. We'll be right back after this quick break here from Andy Greenman Field here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching the Scenic City League. We'll be right back after this quick break. Bottom of the second frame, 2-1 your score. The Choo Choos find themselves down by 1 here to the rain, as Smoky Mountain will come back up once more. It'll be McCallum who comes up, tonight's right fielder, to lead us off in this second inning. McCallum, who had 2 strikeouts in yesterday's game, come up once more. First pitch from Ross. They're half called a ball 1-0. Frazier sits in the on-deck circle. She will be next. McCallum comes up. Fouls this one off once more. 1-1. As for Geneva McCallum, the rising junior from Layton, Utah, probably the farthest commute out of anybody when it comes to getting out here for the Scenic City League, of course. 1-1. Off speed, just down in the zone, called a ball, 2-1. McCallum, who attended Layton High School, was playing at Dawson Community College the last 2 years, the rising junior, trying to extend her college softball career. We'll see this one sit inside, 3-1. So Ross trying to work through a clean inning possibly here to getting the double play on 2 pitches. Last year for McCallum, played 19 games, mostly been used as a pinch runner. Next pitch up and away, ball 4. She'll reach on the walk, so we'll lead off walk to McCallum. We'll allow her to get on first. And it'll bring up Frazier, tonight's third baseman. Frazier, who came into the top of the 4th yesterday, as that first pitch she sees is out and away. Came in relief, funny enough, of McCallum in left field. Picked up a double and a single to her name. Now comes up and looks to see if she can get herself a couple of swings here today. Next pitch outside, 2-0. Nobody out, leadoff walk to McCallum. Frazier seeing if she can get this inning rolling with a bang. From Supply, North Carolina. Next pitch. Swung on, hammer to the left-hand side, lands foul, 2-1. Greensboro College product, the last 2 years, the Division III school. The rising senior who was at Guilford College for a year there, her freshman year. Gonna see what she can do here, as last year in 42 games played, hit .348. With an almost .950 OPS. Next pitch fouled up and almost out of play. It will end up out of play as that one finds the roof to our right. 2-2 now the count for Frazier. With 29 RBIs, 16 extra base hits, 18 stolen bases, 20 walks to only 9 strikeouts last year. Also made 20 pitching appearances alongside 16 starts. To see what she can do here. 2-2 count in her favor. Next pitch. Hit to the left-hand side. It'll get past Emerson through. The runners will advance, trying to make her way to third, and will do so as McCallum. She will get there standing. A same for Frazier. A double. Rander Frazier now puts runners in scoring position for Strickland. So runners at second and third with nobody out. It brings up the Liberty product. In the bottom of the second inning, and Ross now has some problems to deal with here around her. Strickland will come to the plate. First pitch, laces out towards right center field. Trying to get underneath it will be the second baseman, Leach. She'll do so indeed, and that will be out number 1. So now brings up Ricks, the leadoff hitter, with 1 away and runners in scoring position. Still 2-1 your score, the Rain lead. Trying to see if they can extend it here. As we hit noon on the clock here in the East Coast. First pitch to Ricks. The outer half just a little too low, 1-0. Ricks, who had the leadoff single and a stolen base already to her name. Scored on the Jamerson single, now comes up. Next pitch up and in, called for a ball, 2-0. Ricks still 2 years of eligibility, spent the last Couple years at University of South Carolina. The 2-0. Swung on, big swing and a miss. Strike one as she goes for the high heat and can't catch up. It's Ricks, who played for both the Smokies as well as the Mountain Rain this year already. With the 2-1. Stays high in the zone, now 3-1 the count. Next pitch to Ricks, hits it to the second base side. Leach will pick it up, throws to first. The run will score, but the out recorded. Another RBI ground out. Now the Rain will find themselves ahead by 2. Runner will advance to third. McCallum scores. Frazier now advances to third base, and it'll bring up Cunningham, who grounded out to short the last time up, as her first pitch will be seen outside for ball 1. Choos now find themselves down by 2. Ross trying to see if she can settle in here. Her first run given up after coming in relief of Jones in that first frame after taking a ball off the elbow. This one laced out to center field. Holt will reach up and grab it, and that will end the inning. As a run will score. 1 runner left on base. A walk, a double, and 3 straight outs. That will end the inning. We'll head to the top of the 3rd inning. Now 3-1 your score. The Rain lead as the Choos will try and come up to bat and see if they can respond. We'll be right back after this quick break here from Mandy Greenmont Field here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching the Scenic City Collegiate League. We'll be right back after this quick break. Three-1 your score as we enter into the top of the 3rd inning. Rain find themselves ahead by 2 thanks to the RBI ground out by Kai Ricks in that bottom of the 2nd inning. We now come up to Leach, who will hit for the first time here today. Only 3 at-bats for her this season, but she now comes up with an opportunity possibly. Mary Leach, again, has played in that 3 plate appearances, a hit for her. Will get herself her 4th chance. As tonight's 9-hole hitter, she plays second base as it currently stands. First pitch from Balcom. Swung on and missed. Strike 1 on the outside fastball. Leach moved from right field to second base earlier in this contest after Jones was taken out off the mound. Next pitch you'll see, fouls it off to the right-hand side, 0-2. Rising junior from Newton, Mississippi. Went to East Central Community College the last 2 years. 14 games played as a pitcher, made 3 starts, 34 in a 3rd innings of work. Through a complete game no-hitter against Itawamba on March 22nd. Did not play her freshman year. Next pitch. Out half, just a little too far and wide, 1-2. Nobody out, nobody on here for Leach as she tries to get herself on here to start us off in this top of the 3rd inning. Choos trying to make the comeback down by 2. Balcom trying to shut them down once more. The next pitch. Strike 3 on the outer half. Going down looking will be Leach. J.C. Holt will come back up to the plate, the leadoff hitter for this Choos squad. As now the rising senior with another year left of eligibility from Maryland Eastern Shore. Division I school now looks to see what she can do. Grounded out to third her last time up. Looking to see here. Lines up the bunt, fouls it off. 0-1 now the count. Running in for that one. Not to be able to get a piece of it though was Frazier as it went backwards on the foul ball. Tonight's third baseman now playing very close in on that third base side. The first baseman also playing in Watson. The 0-1. Goes for the swing. Did she go around? We'll ask if she offered. No, she did not. 1-1. That pole ends up in the center field, and Kai Ricks will come in to help out. As you see Holt, known for the slapping style of hitting, is what she calls herself even. The running swing style that she has, it's been effective already for her this year. She's already gotten herself a couple of opportunities, a 400 average for hers. Now she'll foul this one up and out of play, 1-2. It's before with the Choos that she had played a game. She had 5 plate appearances and a 400 average in her last appearance for this Choos squad. Looking to see what she can do here. The Bandits now, as this one is fouled off, or excuse me, with the Bandits, she's actually had a 333 average, is 15 plate appearances, 4 RBIs for her 5 hits. No extra bases, a whole lot of singles. Couple stolen bases for her as well. The 1-2 from Balcom. Swung on, hit to the second base side. This will get through, and another base knock. This will be a single here for Holt. So the runner on first now and 1 away. Holt able to get on, and it'll bring up Ross. Grounded out to the pitcher her last time up. Looking to see if she can do a little bit of damage here for herself. Coming off the mound and now up to the plate. First pitch, hits it back to the pitcher once more. Balcom picks it up, throws to second in time. Throw to first will not be, so a fielder's choice will cut down Holt. Now 2 outs with the runner on first. So now it'll bring up Fowler, who grounded out the first her last time up. Tonight's shortstop, who made the great defensive play in that first inning, now comes up. 2 outs and a runner on. First pitch she'll see on the outer half, called a strike, 0-1. Ross now batting .333 in her 3 games played. That one outside, now 1-1. As for Ross for this Choos squad, 2 RBIs for her, 3 hits. All over a 780 OPS as it currently stands. The next pitch to her. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. Thrown out to first. She will make it back safely. As Ross took an extra stride, thinking that ball might get away from Mack. Tried to check her, couldn't get it down in time. But 1-2 now the count against Fowler. Balcom trying to get through a clean inning here with a runner on. 3-1 your score here in the top of the third. Next pitch. Outside and away. Jasmine Mack, good work behind the plate to keep that one in front of her. Now 2-2. Fowler awaits. Balcom, the Oakland U product, the next pitch. Big swing and a miss. Went around, strike 3. That'll end the inning. As another strikeout, second of the inning for Balcom. And we'll head to the bottom of the third. Still 3-1 your score. The Choos will head out to the field. The Rain will get a chance to bat and try to look to extend their lead as they lead by 2 here from Mandy Greenmont Field in Chattanooga, Tennessee, here in the Scenic City Collegiate League. We'll be right back after this quick break for the bottom of the third inning. Bottom of the third inning. 3-1 now your score here from Mandy Greenmont Field as the rain will come up to hit. New pitcher on the mound will be Frankie Martins, who comes in for Ross, who now moves to second base. As Clark will now head out behind the plate. The next pitch will be called outside, ball one now, as it will be coming up to the plate here. Jamerson, who already has a single tonight. Clark will make her way behind the plate. Hancock out to right field. Ross to second. Martins on the mound. Leach will head her way to the bench for the moment. Next pitch stays outside, 2-0. So Ross goes an inning and 2/3. Now moves back to second base where she originally was. Now Jamerson with a 2-0 count in her favor. Next pitch. Outer half, 3-0 now the count. Martins now coming in to pitch here once more. As this one hit up towards the center field side, Ross will cut it down in infield, or just outside the infield on the grass, just behind second base. Now it'll be one away. I'll bring up Jasmine Mack now with one out, nobody on. Mack comes up as Frankie Martins now trying to see what she can do. She has only made a couple of appearances here, 5 innings for her. First pitch, ball one called. 5 innings to her name, 3.13 ERA as it currently stands. 2 strikeouts for her. So the next pitch, fouled off, 1-1 as Mack now trying to see if she can get the offense rolling. A walk for her already today. Got cut down on that double play. After the stellar stop by Fowler at short last time, she still stands there as it currently is. Again, Hancock now on the right. Clark behind the home plate, and Ross now at second. Martin's on the mound. Next pitch, big swing and a miss. 1-2 on the outside fastball. Jasmine Mack now, one of the league leaders in batting average, a .667 for her. Next pitch outside, 2-2 for Mack, who is looked very solid already for this squad. 2 RBIs, 4 hits, a 1,400 OPS already. Next pitch. Swung on and fouled off, up and out of play. Still 2-2 for Mack. George Mason University, the Division I school. The catcher corner infield, the rising sophomore out of Whitsett, North Carolina, was majoring in biology last year. The 2-2. Big swing and a miss, strike 3 on the outside fastball. 2 away here now in the inning as Mack goes down on strikes. Balcom now comes up to the plate, tonight's starter, with a single already to her name. First pitch hit out towards left center field. This ball's carrying out towards the fence. Left fielder trying to get underneath it. It'll drop as Jones couldn't get it under control. Balcom will make his way into second base. As Jones trying to make the basket catch in left, couldn't corral it, and allows for Balcom to arrive at second base. Will be labeled as an error in left by Jones, just couldn't make the catch, and Balcom now makes her way to second base. Bring up Watson, who hit that double play ball to short her last time up. It was a hard hit ball, but Fowler able to jump up and make the snag. Watson comes up with a runner in scoring position, already 3-1 your score, the rain lead. Martin's trying to get out of this inning. First pitch outside, 1-0. Possibly have a 1-2-3 inning, not able to be the case though. Now just trying to make sure nothing else comes about it. Down in the dirt, makes it 2-0 as ball is called. As Clark now again, the new catcher behind the plate, coming in from right field. Hancock will trade places with her. She's now in right. Ross, who was on the mound an inning ago, now sits at second base as Martins comes on the mound. Leach sits on the bench. The 2-0. Hit to the third base side. Demers will pick it up, throws across. It will end the inning. A clean inning for Frankie Martin. She'll get out of it once more, and we'll head to the top of the fourth inning. One runner left on, no hits, one error, one strikeout for Frankie Martins, and we'll head to the top of the fourth here from Andy Greenmund Field. Smoky Mountain Rain lead over the Nuga Choo-Choos here after 3. Here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, you've been watching the City City Collegiate League. We'll be right back after this quick break, and the Choo-Choos will come back up to bat. Top of the fourth inning, 3-1 still your score. McCallum will come up to hit now for the Choo-Choos as tonight's... Well, it was, excuse me, as I'm actually looking at the wrong side of my sheet. Where the heck am I at? Who the heck knows? But that's okay. Ariana Clark, who is indeed the right fielder, will come up to hit. Now makes her way behind the plate just a moment ago, so she is now tonight's catcher. So now it'll be Clark, who moved from first base to right field to catcher in a matter of 3 innings. Now comes up as the catcher here. She's already 0 for 1 on the ground out to the pitcher. First pitch. Hits it back up to the second base side. Knocked down by the second baseman at first. The throw is going to go airmailing wide and almost into the dugout. So Clark will reach first. It will be an error by the second baseman as trying to corral that but couldn't get it in front of her was Strickland. So Clark will reach on the error by Strickland at second, and now Padgett will come up, who already has a walk and came around to score earlier in this contest in that second frame. So for Laura Padgett now comes up. First pitch to her. Half called the ball 1-0. So looking for her first hit of the day. Had that first matchup earlier with the Smokies, not able to collect a hit. Did have a walk to her name. Clark now sits at first base. 1-0 delivery. Hit back to the left-hand side. Picked up by the third baseman. Bobbles it. Can't pick it up cleanly. The third base is open, but Clark will stay put. So Frazier can't corral the ball at third base. It'll be another batter reaching. Now second and first with nobody out. We'll see if that's labeled as an error or as a hit. Will be labeled as an error, so back-to-back E's will now allow for runners at second and first with still nobody out, as Hancock will now come up to the plate. Hancock now, the right fielder, steps up. First pitch down in the dirt to her, 1-0, as McEnroe will keep that one in front. Runners on second and first. An error at second and an error at third have now allowed for Clark and Padgett to both reach. Next pitch. Outer half called a strike. 1-1. A good fastball. Balcom able to catch the outer half of the zone. Hancock already a double here today. Trying to see if she can make some extra magic on this next swing possibly. Next pitch on the outer half. Called the ball 2-1. Again, who started a catcher here today, moves out to right field as Clark trades places with her. She now is at second base. Next pitch on the lower half, call a strike, 2-2 now. Hancock, if able to find extra bases, could score at least 1, maybe 2. Demers waits in the on-deck circle. 2-2, runners at second and first, the next pitch. Hitched softly to the second base side, picked up by Strickland to first. Is she in time? She is. A diving attempt, not able to make it in time as Hancock, so a ground out. But does move the runners up, so with 1 away, runners now at second and third, and Demers will come up to the plate. Demers, who grounded out to second base her last time up, comes up with runners at second and third and only one away. The Rains still lead 3-1 here in this top of the fourth inning. Malcolm, the next pitch. High in the zone, ball one. Demers, again, the rising junior from Greensboro, North Carolina, out of Lees McRae, the Division II school. Next pitch to her, out and away, ball two, 2-0. Played 11 games last year, only got 14 at-bats. Now timeout called as Mac will go out to talk to her pitcher for a moment here. 2-0 now the count, still one out. Runners on second and third after back-to-back errors. The ground out by Hancock, able to at least advance everyone to the next base. But now for Demers, a chance here possibly to bring this within one or at least tie it. Obviously, she is the go-ahead run at the plate. Jones in the on-deck circle. As Demers comes up. The 2-0. Up in the zone once more. 3-0 now the count as three straight fastballs all up high. Trying not to put any more ducks on the pond than she already has. The 3-0. Big swing and a miss. 3-1 now the count as Demers given the green light and swings right through it. Trying to put the Choos out in front for the first time today. Clark at third. Paget at second base. 3-1. Hit foul to the right-hand side. Now full count. Demers goes from 3-0 to 3-2. Balcom trying to see if she can get herself to 2 away and bring up Jones, who's already grounded out to the pitcher earlier in this contest. After starting off the game on the mound, moved out to left field after taking a shot off the left arm or throwing hand. The next pitch, fouled up and out of play as that one goes out once more. Demers trying to keep this inning alive. Now trying to get a new ball for the pitcher here for the moment. Everyone trying to direct where to throw him to. Full count still. Demers staying alive with a 7-pitch at bat. At least this will be the 7th pitch. Next one, hits it to straightaway center. Ricks will pick it up. The runner will tag. Clark trying to come to the plate. Mack will pick it up off the line. Will she make it in time? She will not. Thrown out at the plate. Ricks with the outfield assist, and that will end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Ricks able to gun the runner down at home. When we come back, we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. The Choo-Choo still down to the rain, 3-1. Here from Mandy Greenmont Field in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We'll be right back after this quick break here from the Scenic City Collegiate League. We'll be back in just a moment. Bottom of the fourth inning, 3-1 still your score. The Rain lead over the Choo-Choos here as Martins will come out for her second inning of work. A clean third inning, even with the error, but able to shut it down. Able to go 1, 2, 3 and a half, give or take. But now it'll bring up Gina McCallum once more, who got on with a walk earlier in this contest in that second frame. First pitch, a strike down the heart of the plate from Martins, 0-1. Martins now also in the portal, looking to see if she can continue her softball career. The rising sophomore from Hooker, Oklahoma. That one stays out and away, 1-1, as Oklahoma native who went to Dodge City Community College last year, had 77 innings pitched and 16 starts, went 7-7. 5 complete games and a shutout underneath her belt. That one stays low, now 2-1. She collected 28 strikeouts. Two 2-1 now the count to McCallum. Already has a walk to her name tonight. Next pitch. On the upper half, cold as strike, 2-2. Nobody on here to start us off in the bottom of the fourth inning. The Rain trying to see if they can tack on a couple more runs as Frazier sits in the on-deck circle, a double already for her tonight. McCallum waits the 2-2. On the out-half, big swing and a miss, strike 3. McCallum goes down on strikes. That'll bring up Frazier now with one away. Frazier now up to the plate for the third baseman. Already a double to her name tonight. Scored a run. Or excuse me, actually just made it to third base. Did not score the run. It was the Kyrix groundout that scored the run. First pitch down and away. Ball 1 to Frazier. Pitch down in the dirt, now 2-0 the count. One out, nobody on is currently stands here. Frazier once more trying to see what she can do for her squad. The rising senior from Greensboro College looks strong here tonight already. Another one laced out to center. It'll be a base knock, a single for Frazier. So a single and a double for her already in this contest, and it'll bring up Macy Strickland with one away and a runner on. Strickland now comes up, a fly out to second base, her first time in the order. The 9-hole tonight, the Liberty product from Division I school. First pitch. On the dirt, 1-0. For Strickland, the rising sophomore from Dallas, Georgia. With a 1-0. Swung on, hits it hard. Demers has a go off her glove. It'll be a fair ball and go all the way down to the left field side. Jones will try and pick it up. Runners will advance to second and third. Demers with a rocket off her glove. A great try, not able to corral it down. Strickland will get the double. That one was hit on an absolute heater down that third base side. So with one away, now runners at second and third. The Rain trying to threaten, and as he'll come back to the top of the order, and Ricks, who already has an RBI tonight, steps up. Stolen base and a single already. First pitch she'll see down in the dirt, ball 1. Kai Ricks, South Carolina product, 2 years of eligibility still for her in the portal. The rising junior from Fayetteville, Georgia. Next pitch. Swung on, hit to the right-hand side. The second baseman has it corralled away from her and Ross. One run will score. As Ross not able to get that one settled in front, it bounces away from her and a run will score. So we'll see if that counts as an error as a single. It will be an error, so we'll allow for another run to score. Ricks will reach. Now runners at the corners with still only one away. Cunningham steps up. First pitch up in the zone, ball one. Cunningham has grounded out to short and lined out to center field, her 2 times up. First and second inning, she comes up for the 3rd time today. Pearson, Florida, the UCF product. Out and away it'll go. Gets almost away from the catcher. Allows Ricks to make it on to second. So good work from Clark to keep it in front of her, but it does allow Ricks to advance. Now 2nd and 3rd. Another stolen base underneath the belt of Kai Ricks. 2-0. The dirt, it will go. Clark knocks it down. 3-0 now the count is Cunningham looking to see if she can get on for the first time here tonight. Cunningham waits the 3-0. In the dirt, it will sit, ball 4. Bases now loaded with only 1 away as Cunningham will reach on a 4-pitch walk. It'll bring up Jamerson, who already has a single today. He'll fly out to second base the first time she came up. Now with the bases loaded and only 1 out, someone who has a .500 average already. Steps up and hits it to the shortstop side. Picked up, tossed to second, throw to first. It will allow a run to score, a fielder's choice. The first pitch will at least get a run to score. Now 5-1 your score as Jamerson reaches on the fielder's choice. Ricks will head to third. Strickland will come around. Now brings up Jasmine Mack, who has a walk and a strikeout tonight. First pitch she'll see, fouls it off, up and out of play, 0-1. Good defensive standing there from Fowler to at least knock that ball down. Tried to turn the double play was Ross. Couldn't get the throw away, though, in time. Frankie Martins with the next pitch. The dirt, it will sit 1-1. Jamerson will not advance. Looking to see if she can keep that batting average above that 667 line. Possible knock here. 0 for 1 already on the day. Next pitch, swings it, hits it out to right center. Holt will get underneath it, and that will be out number 3. We'll head to the top of the 5th inning. 2 runs score, 2 runners left on. Couple of knocks allow for the Rain to find themselves ahead now by 4. We'll go to the top of the 5th inning as the Choos will come up to the plate. Here from Mandy Greenmont Field here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, as the sun starts to shine here at the Scenic City Collegiate League. We'll be right back after this quick break for the top of the 5th inning. Top of the fifth inning, 5-1 your score. The Rain still leads. The Choos come up to hit. Emily Jones will be the leadoff hitter here to start, as we will have a couple of new players in. Andrews will head out to center field for Ricks. It'll be Hugh Bush in at shortstop now for Cunningham. Mariana Smith will play in left field now for Jamerson. And a new pitcher on the mound, Olivia Laney, will step in now for Balcom. It's the first pitch from her. In the outer half, called the ball 1-0 as Laney, the Chat State JUCO product, 2 years under her belt, has been one of the best pitchers here in the Scenic City Collegiate League to start off. Sitting here in the top of the fifth inning. 1-0. Outer half, coldest strike, 1-1. Shown, to put it lightly, outstanding velocity, good control. She has just been lights out, to put it lightly, all this year long. Charlotte, North Carolina. Only been 4 games into the season, but she has shown great skill, to put it lightly. The 1-1. And a half cold with strike once more, 1-2. 1-2 to Emily Jones, looking to see if she can get herself on here to start. Grounded out to the pitcher last time she came up. The 1-2. The other half just a bit too far outside this time. 2-2 now the count. Once again, Smith now in left field for Jamerson. Hugh Bush will step in at short for Cunningham, and Kai Ricks will now sit as Andrews will take her spot in center. Laney now on the mound here as Malcolm will still hit for her. Next pitch, big swing and a miss, strike 3. And Laney starts us out with a strikeout. She comes in relief once more. Balcom, who will still hit for her as it currently stands, but now as we sit here in the top of the fifth, 1 away. Jones goes down on strikes, and it'll be Leach who now comes, or excuse me, now Frankie Martins who will come up and hit for Leach. So Martins now steps in. Looks for the bunt, gets called for the strike as she couldn't make contact. One out, nobody on for Olivia Leach, who now, or excuse me, Leah now comes on once more. Or Laney, I should say, excuse me, as I was trying to get names all put together here. Still 0 on the count. Next pitch on the outer half, coldest strike, 0-2. Laney originally committed to BYU, did not play. Transfer to Chat State. Possibly try and extend her collegiate career as well. The 0-2. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts. Laney now looking to see if she can continue her dominant work here into this fifth frame. As now it'll be J.C. Holt who comes up to the plate. A single already for her today. Did ground out her first time up, but now facing off against Laney here with 2 outs and nobody on. Ross sits in the on-deck circle if given a chance to hit. First pitch to the lefty hitter from the left-handed throw. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1 on the outer half. Selena trying to see if she can strike out the side here and get through a clean fifth inning and allow for her Reign squad to get back up to the plate once more. 0-1. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Holt. Two outs, nobody on. 0-2 count now to the Division I product from Maryland Eastern Shore. The 0-2 to the center fielder. Just outside. This one too far. 1-2 now the count as Holt does not budge. Laney has yet to give up an earned run in her 8 innings of work. 17 strikeouts for her. .48 whip as it currently stands. Next pitch. Hits it foul to the right hand, or left hand side, I should say. Laney now with a batting average against of just a tick over 100. It's only pitched in 2 games as it currently stands for this Reign squad, but it's been outstanding to put it lightly. 1-2 to Holt. Big swing and a miss. Strikes out the side. All swinging. They will go down. And we'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Olivia Laney continue to look strong here in the Scenic City Collegiate League. We'll be right back after this quick break here from Mandy Greenmont Field. The Reign will come back up to hit. Here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, a part of the Scenic City Collegiate League. We'll be right back after this quick break. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Five-1 your score here in the bottom of the 5th inning as the Smoky Mountain Reign still lead over the Nooga Choo-Choos here in this game 2 of day 4 here at the Scenic City Collegiate League. As Balcom will come back up to hit once more. Laney now sitting on the bench still as she came in relief of her on the mound, but Balcom will still hit for her. First pitch she'll see from Martins down and away, called for ball 1-0. Balcom single already to herself tonight, reached on an error in the 3rd inning. The next pitch. Half called the ball 2-0. Welcome again from Michigan, Maycomb area. Came into this game with a 9 ERA, funny enough, in only 4 innings pitched. She's looked solid tonight, though, obviously. Only gave up the 1 run. Now this one's driven out to left field. That ball will go off the top of the wall. It will go. A home run as the Reign now make it a 6-1 scoreline. Balcom with a drive to left center, puts it right off the brick wall and left, and she'll round the bases. A solo shot to start us off here in the bottom of the 5th. Just like that. Now 6-1 your score. That ball was driven on a line out to left center. Martins has given up, as it currently stands, if I'm correct here, has given up now 3 runs in her 2 innings of work now with an extra batter tacked on, of course, as now we come to the next batter. It'll be a first pitch ball to her. It will be Watson, the first baseman, hitting in the 6th spot. Double play and a ground out for her already. Trying to see if she can get on for the first time here tonight. Next pitch. Hit back up the middle. Martins with a snag. Throws to first in time. 1 away. This little defensive work there for Martins, able to stay with it and make the throw across. McCallum will now be the next one up with 1 out and nobody on. Reign now leads 6-1. Balcom, who came in with a 500 average, able to add on a home run. That will now be her 3rd extra base hit already this year. First pitch from Martins, now big swing and a miss, strike 1. Callum was looking for that left field wall as well, possibly. Started off the 4th inning with a swinging strikeout last time we saw her. This pitch big, swing and a miss on the off speed, 0-2. McCallum now once more comes up with one away. The 0-2 count here. Frankie Martins leans back and delivers. Just on the inner half. Called the ball 1-2. Thought it was a good pitch. Not going to be the case. As Frazier sits in the on-deck circle waiting for her opportunity. She'll hit next. A double and a single already for her today. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. Got a piece of it, but not enough. She'll go down for the second time on strikes. As Frazier now comes up to the plate with 2 away and no one on. Single and a double already for her today. She scored the last time she reached on base in that 4th inning. After the Ricks hit, that was the error at second base. First pitch. Hit to the left-hand side and bounced off her, though, so it'll be called foul by the home plate umpire. The sun's now really starting to shine here in the Chattanooga area. Had a very cloudy morning. It started to really come out now in that top of the 4th inning. Now the 0-1. Out and away it will sit 1-1 now the count. Looking to see if she can cause some extra damage here again. Now 2 for 2, a double and a single already for her. Next pitch. Outside it sits, another ball. 2-1 now the count. 2 away and nobody out. Or excuse me, nobody on, I should say. 2 outs. Frazier entered into this just a tick under a 430 batting average. 4 RBIs again for her. Next pitch, hits it hard, deep right center field. The right fielder trying to get underneath it, won't get there. That ball will go to the wall. Both fielders dive to reach it. Hands it off now to the center fielder who makes the throw in. As Holt out there with Hancock able to try and track it down, but not able to make the catch. So another double for Frazier. Back-to-back innings with extra base hits. And now with 2 outs, a runner on second. That'll bring up Strickland now, who has a double of her own already. First pitch to her, down in the dirt, ball 1. See Strickland, tonight's second baseman from Liberty University. Flew out to second base her last time up. Next pitch, hits it hard to the left-hand side, picked up by Demers across to first in time. That'll end the inning, so no more damage done after the solo shot by Balcom. And we'll head to the bottom of we'll head now to the top of the 6th. The Choos will come up to bat now down by 5. They'll try and see if they come out the comeback here at Mandy Greenmont Field here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We'll be right back after this quick break here from the Scenic City Collegiate League. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the 6th inning, 6-1 your score. The Rain lead here over the Choos in Game 2 of Day 4 here in the Scenic City Collegiate League. In Chattanooga, Tennessee, it'll be Cassidy Ross who will step up to the plate now across from Laney, who comes in relief, working at her second inning of work. Struck out the side last time we saw her, all swinging. But now Ross comes up, reached center fielder's choice last time we saw her in the 3rd inning. A ground out the first time for her. She steps in at second base now after starting the game at shortstop, made her way to the mound, and now plays second base here in this back half of the ball game. First pitch in the lefty v lefty battle. Strike down the heart of the plate, 0-1. So for Ross now trying to see if she can get her first hit of this ball game. Reached on fielder's choice earlier. University of West Georgia product swings through the next one, 0-2 on the high fastball. So 0-2 the count, nobody on, nobody out here to start us off in this sixth frame as Ross trying to see if she can get on now with an actual hit this time as reached on a fielder's choice last time we saw her. Hit right back to the pitcher. Now Laney looking to see what she can do. Another one hit to the left-hand side, picked up by the shortstop, throws across. In time it will be as the new shortstop in Hugh Bush is able to make the throw over. One away here in the top of the sixth. Now to bring up Fowler with one away, no one on. A ground out to first and a strikeout swinging last time we saw her. Also in that third frame. First pitch. Half called a strike once more, 0-1. Fowler also, the rising senior who also was at the University of West Georgia last year. Her middle infielding partner right now in Ross, who just grounded out to short, steps up. The 0-1. Tries to show bunt, pulls it back. Did she offer? They will say no, she did not. 1-1. It's Fowler, who last year at UWG hit .265 with a .313 on base and a .414 slugging. A little over a 700 OPS in 31 games played. Primarily was used as a pinch runner, but had 4 of her 9 hits come off extra bases. Next pitch on the outer half, called a ball, or will be called a strike, excuse me. At first it was a late call from the umpire, but made nonetheless. Still 1-2 now the count. Attended Cleveland State for 2 years before playing D1. The junior college school shows butt now to Laney. Holds back and now time will be called as both will step out for the moment here. Fowler, who played at the JUCO school Cleveland State in 101 games, had 48 extra base hits and batted just a tick under 440 or under 450. Had 17 home runs. Next pitch, big swing and a miss, strike 3, another strikeout for Laney. Now 5 batters have gone down, 4 of them via the strikeout. Now they'll bring up Clark with 2 away and no one on. Now the catcher as it currently stands. Started this ball game at first base, moved to right field, and now nice catcher with 2 outs and no one on. Faces off against the lefty. First pitch. Matter half called the ball outside. It sat. Clark reached on an error. Grounded out to the pitcher her first time up. It was cut off on the double play in that 4th inning. 1-0 from the left-hander from Chat State. Next pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1 is 1-1 now the count. As the Gannon commit now steps up once more from Virginia. He's primarily been playing a lot of her time behind the plate. Getting some more time finally in the infield and outfield here today. Makes her way back behind home plate once more. The next pitch. Fouls it off the end of her bat, 1-2. Clark, again, Bishop O'Connell High School in Arlington, Virginia area. Slashed a 500 average over the 20 games last year. Had an over 1,300 OPS, 4 homers and 11 total extra base hits, 28 RBIs for her. 1-2. Fouls it over to the right-hand side, trying to get underneath it. Will not be able to do so. Will be the first baseman. As letting it go will be Watson. Still 1-2 the count to Clark. Clark, who during her high school career never batted below 470. Only walked 6 times last year, but had even fewer strikeouts, only 3. 1-2 to Clark. Outside and away it'll go. 2-2 now the count. Clark trying to stay patient. See if she can keep this inning alive for this Choo squad. And he waits, backs up and delivers. Outside and away it sits, full count, trying to get her with the high heat, couldn't buy. Clark entering into the game, batting .286. An RBI to her name. No extra bases, but gonna see what she can do here now, trying to keep herself alive in this at-bat. Full count, 2 outs, nobody on. Left-hander delivers. Hit to the shortstop side, able to make a diving catch, hit short. What a snag by Hubush. Diving to her left-hand side, was almost over behind third base by the time she grabs it. What a catch by the shortstop, and we'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. From Mandy Greenmund Field, the rain will come back up to hit here to start us off in the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back after this quick break here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching the Scenic City Collegiate League. We'll be right back after this quick break. Bottom of the 6th inning, Smoky Mountain Rain coming back up to hit once more. Now they lead 6-1 as it currently stands, and it'll now be Andrews who came in that top of the 5th inning for Kai Ricks, who now steps up to the plate. As the Rain now trying to see what they can do, Martins will continue to pitch for this squad, so it'll be Macy Andrews now. Let's see the first pitch down low for ball 1. Andrews, who attended Georgia Highlands College last year, the rising sophomore for Rome, Georgia. The JUCO product, so you'll see that one sit just a bit outside. It will be called for a strike, actually, as the last second call from the umpire will be made. Rome High School, just 2 years ago, was also a varsity swimmer there. That one stays out and away. 2-1 now the count. Engineering and architecture major for Macy Andrews. Again, like last year, played 35 games, 11 extra base hits, and 4 home runs. As that one stays high in the zone and swung through. 2-2. She comes into play center field here for Ricks, who spends the rest of her day now on the bench side. A single for her, a ground out, and then reaching on an error with a stolen base for Ricks. Andrews now gets her first taste of action. It hits to the left-hand side, foul. Still 2-2. Hubush, who made that outstanding play at short, will be the next hitter up. Andrews now playing in center field and will step in once more. 2-2 from Martins. Inside, called a ball. Full count now. The JUCO product looking to see what she can do. Full count the delivery. Swung on, hit hard out to center field. Holt will get right underneath it, though, and that will be out number 1. Line out to center field. Now, Hugh Bush, who made that outstanding defensive play, will come up to the plate here with 1 away and no one on. Hugh Bush, see the first pitch down in the zone for a ball, 1-0. As now she moves over to that shortstop side in that top of the 5th inning. Comes in for Cunningham, whose night will now be finished for the moment. The Morgantown, West Virginia native started her collegiate career at Florida Gulf Coast. Watch that next one bounce in for a ball 2-0. Spent last year at Belmont Abbey, the Division II school. Rising junior looking to see if she can get in a few more opportunities for herself. Played 2 times at Florida Gulf. That's now hit back up the middle. Martins will knock it down. Throws to first. That'll be out number 2. As Hugh Bush goes down to the pitcher. Now it'll bring up Mariana Smith. Smith comes up. Relieve Jamerson, who had a single fly out and a fielder's choice for herself. Now it'll be Smith who comes up, who yesterday's game had 2 singles to her name and a sacrifice fly. First pitch to her, up and out of the zone, 1-0. Smith also got the start in yesterday's game against the Smokies. Through 4 innings of work, Balcom, though, was able to receive the win in the back 3. 1-0. Up in the zone once more. 2-0 now the count. As Smith, the rising senior out of Oakland University, the Division I school. Next pitch out and away. It'll sit 3-0 for the Michigan native. From Grosse Pointe Shores. High school there as well as last year. She pitched 5 times, had 5 starts, pitched 11 times. The 2-2 record, 2 complete games for her. Both of them were her wins. Played 6 times in the field as a starter and 16 games played in total in the field. But now she'll see ball 4 and reach on a 4-pitch walk. Now it brings up Jasmine Mack, who flew out to center her last time up. A walk and a strikeout for her. Mack, who was awarded in 2024 the most accomplished player of the year as the high school female athlete. As the throw down to second on Smith, stealing attempt, cannot corral it as the shortstop. Back to second they go. They tag her and she is out as Smith slid the bag at second. That will end the inning. So Smith cut down at second base, and we'll head to the 7th inning. So Mack will see 1 pitch, and that will be that. We'll go to the top of the 7th inning now as the Choo-Choos trying to see if they can mount the comeback. We'll be right back after this quick break here from Mandy Greenmund Field here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, at the Scenic City Collegiate League. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the 7th inning, 6-1 now your score. The Rain still lead over the Choos here, trying to get one more crack at this and try and see if they can bring this ball game back. The Rain now trying to see if they can shut it down, and no better right now than Laney, who has been one of the best pitchers in the Scenic City League right now. So we sit into the top of the 7th inning, and it'll bring up Laura Paget, who has a walk and reached on an error already tonight. Looking to see if she can get on for the first time with a hit. First pitch from the left-hander. Up in the zone, it sits, ball one. Two-year player at Chattanooga State. Originally again from North Carolina, from Charlotte area. Laney spent 2 years at Chattanooga State. Rising junior. Had at least 1 year, I should say. Excuse me. This year before she had spent it at BYU. That one swung through and missed 1-1 as Paget reaches up the ladder for the fastball. Can't get it. But did not play her freshman year in 2024 this year. Played at Chat State. Was outstanding for them. She threw 22 times, went 19 starts, an 18-1 record with a save as well. 121 innings pitched, 16 complete games for her. That one on the outside called a strike, 1 and 2. 192 strikeouts to only 15 walks. Through 2 complete game no-hitters, a 7-inning start against the Volunteer State Community College on the 21st of March, and then a 6-inning game, against Columbia State on March 28th. 1-2. Fouled off, staying alive as Paget once more. Still 1-2 the count as the JUCO Stars battle it out here. Laney also had that perfect game, a 5-inning start against Pulaski State on April 19th. They won by the double-digit roll. Only gave up more than 2 earned runs in a single outing. That was back in February in her 3rd game of the year when she only gave up 4. 1-2 once more for the lefty. Fouled off once again. Will not go down as the first baseman. Originally started in left field, moved over to first after the Jones sub out at the mound. Trying to stay alive here with a 1-2 count. Hancock will hit next. Already a double for her today. Laney trying to make sure she's all set once more. The 1-2 delivery from the left-hander. Got her up on the elbow. Will it be a hit by pitch? And it will indeed be, as that one stayed a little too high. Will it? We'll see. I think that one might have hit the knob of the bat, and that is indeed the case. So it does come off the knob of the bat, so it will not be a hit by pitch. That's the 3rd time we've seen that in 4 days of play. So still 1-2 the count. No hit by pitch. Paget will wait the next pitch once more, staying alive. 3 straight foul balls the next one. Just a bit outside, will be called for strike 3. Down looking, she will go. Didn't think it was a strike at first, a late strikeout call. 5 strikeouts now, the first looking for Laney. Another one added to her total. Now 1 away with only 1 out, nobody on for Hancock, who again has a double and grounded out to second for his last time up. And he now up to 22 strikeouts. Pitch on the outer half, called a ball. 1-0 now the count. Hancock trying to keep this team alive once more, down now 6-1. The next pitch. Swung on and fouled off. 1-1 now the count. It's getting a little underneath it was Hancock. The rising junior from Athens, Tennessee. Been at Cleveland State for the last 3 years. Missed the 23-24 season. 42 games now. Had 8 home runs and 21 RBIs. 8 stolen bases. Only allowed one pass ball at all this entire last year as a catcher. 1-1. Too far outside. 2-1 now the count. Can't get her with the off speed. As now Mac will take a moment here to talk with her catcher. 2-1 the count. Just to make sure everything's all good with her. Mac, who already stands at a pretty decent height, still not as tall as her starter. Still 2-1 the count, 1 out. Hancock trying to keep this Choo squad alive. Down by 5 here in the top of the 7th. As the Reign looking to see if they can possibly get themselves atop of the standings. A win would put them at 3-1. And be at first place. The Bandits fall to the Smokies earlier today. They now sit at 2-2. The Smokies now at 1-3. Whoever wins with this matchup will take first place here on day 4. 2-1 the count. The next pitch from the lefty, the right-handed hitter. Up in the zone it sits, 3-1. Hancock staying patient at the plate. Only taking one hack at anything and fouled that one off on the lower strike. The 3-1. Big swing and a miss. Goes over the high fastball. Full count. And I make the reference to the patience. She'll go up the ladder and try and take a hack at one. Hancock, who attended McMinn County High School. Hit over 400 her senior year and over 1,000 OPS. Also played volleyball back in high school. Next pitch. Swung on and fouled off once more. Will not go down without a fight. Trying to make Laney work through this one. The Charlotte native on the mound trying to work through yet another clean inning. Has 5 strikeouts. They're in 2 1/3 inning of work. Three-two delivery. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts as Laney picks up another one. Now 6 strikeouts through 2 2/3 of innings of work, and now Demers will be the next one up with no one on and 2 away. Grounded out to second and lined out to center field. Her 2 times up. Looking to try and keep this squad alive. To 23 strikeouts for Laney. This one hit to the left-hand side. Demers able to get it through. The shortstop not able to knock that one down in Hubush, so a base knock for Demers. But the diving attempt not able to knock it down was the shortstop Hubush. The inning will continue as Emily Jones will be the next one up. First hit of the night for Demers, she'll reach. And now Jones will come up, a strikeout and a ground out to the pitcher, her last 2 times up. First base runner allowed by the left-hander here in relief. First pitch to Jones. Fouls this one off into the netting, 0-1. Started this ball game on the mound, gave up 2 runs, was hit by that line drive back up the middle, and moved out to left field after that. Try and keep her team alive once more, down by 5 here in the top of the 7th. Reign trying to close it out and take first place in the division. As the 0-1. The other half called a strike, thrown on to second. No one's there to receive the ball. Mack throws that one into center, so a stolen base. As Demers able to advance as the throw went into center field as the shortstop was the one trying to come over to get to it but was not there in time. 0-2 now the count to Jones, but a stolen base for Demers. Runner now in scoring position with 2 strikes and 2 outs. Jones trying to see if she can keep this at-bat alive. Martins will be the next one to hit if possible. 0-2 from the left-hander. Up in the zone, it sits 1-2. As now up to 6 strikeouts here in the outing. Now 23 on the season. Now takes over Cunningham's spot for a top of the strikeout leader is Landy. The next pitch. Swung on and fouled off once more. Not going down without a fight will be Jones. Trying to keep this Choo-Choo squad alive. One and two the count. Runner on second. 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Last chance, possibly last strike for the Choo-Choos here. They find themselves down 6-1. Next pitch, fouled off once more. Jones will not go down. Fouled off yet another one and will not go down without a fight. Now Demmer sits at second base after the single. First base runner allowed by Landy tonight, and a stolen base finds herself at second. Next pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. And another strikeout for Landy. She'll get all 3 once more. 7 strikeouts through 3 innings of work. That'll end it. 6-1 the final. The Smoky Mountain Rain take it here. Now 3-1. They sit atop the standings. Choo-Choos will fall to 2-2. They now sit tied with the Bandits in that second place spot, although the run differential favors the Bandits currently, but that'll go ahead and end it here. Falcon will get the win over her 4 innings of work. Is able to knock it down here. Martins will come in with 4 innings of relief, but Jones will be hit with the loss through her 3rd of an inning as she gave up her first 2 runs. Balcom given the win. I don't believe it will be a save opportunity. I don't believe it'll count as a save for Landy, but nonetheless, a good outing for her. Again, 3 innings of work. And strikes out 7 of the 10 batters that she faces. Only 1 hit allowed, as that'll go ahead and wrap it up here for day 4. So next time you'll see us will be tomorrow again. That will be at 9 and 11:30 once more, as these teams will all face off once again, as tomorrow it'll be the Nuga Choo-Choos playing against the Smokies and the Bandits taking on the Smoky Mountain Rain. That'll again be at 9 and 11:30 on Tuesday. We'll play again on Thursday. They'll get the day off on Wednesday, so if you don't have something to do on Wednesday, well, you can't come watch softball, unfortunately. That won't be on the case. Thursday, you'll be able to do so. But with that being said, that'll go ahead and wrap it up here. 6-1 the final. The Rain take it over the Choo-Choos. They find themselves atop of the Scenic City League standings. Thank you again for tuning in here from Mandy Greenmont Field here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. My name is Mason Strong. It's been a pleasure to call for you all once more, and I hope to see you all tomorrow morning when we continue play here in the Scenic City Collegiate League. Thank you again for tuning in. Have a safe rest of your afternoon.